You can hear it. We begin here at 5 with a weather alert. Severe storms moving through Metro Detroit right now, including this hail. This was shot by one of our photographers just a short time ago in Harrison Township.
And now take a look at Storm Tracker 4. You can see those storms intensify as they move through the area.
Right now, DTE telling us 90,000 customers are without power, and that's a number that's jumped up a couple times this afternoon.
That's right. Let's get right over to Ben here off the top. So where are the trouble spots out there right now, Ben?
Well, it's right in the center of the area, Kim and Devin. That's southern Oakland County. That's the last warning that we have remaining. And hail is one of the larger threats that we're watching here. Obviously, quite a bit of rain. But when you see these colors on radar, that is an indication not only of the rainfall rates, but also the possibility of hail. You can see as this moves off to the east at 35 miles an hour, parts of southern Macomb County, which have already been worked over by severe thunderstorms earlier today, you may get a second round here once we get closer to 5:30. This is hail tracker, and you can see as those shades get darker purple there, that's likely hail. Could be up to 1 inch in diameter, quarter-size hail. That's enough to damage cars as this continues to move right along 696. And there are more storms out to the west. No warnings out here as you get closer to Kalamazoo, but these storms are holding together, so we'll see how these develop as they move forward. Now, technically, we are under severe thunderstorm watch until 9 o'clock tonight. This is probably going to get dropped early as conditions will hopefully start to improve, but we do keep the chance of at least some garden variety thunderstorms right through midnight tonight. So we'll talk more about that and look at all the damage reports from these earlier storms in just a few minutes. Guys?
And now we need to get to some breaking news happening on Detroit's west side.
Police have cleared a home where a gunman was believed to be barricaded, finding no one inside. This was the scene on Stopel near McNichols and Livernois. Police say it happened after a 24-year-old man was shot and killed. A 25-year-old woman was also shot. Chief James White says she was critically injured and taken to the hospital.
Now, what we have so far is what appears to be a family dispute that started with some type of verbal altercation, ultimately ended up, again, with tragic gunfire.
We'll continue to follow this story and have any updates on air and online at clickondetroit.com. Our other top story tonight, Governor Whitmer signs a bill giving a major boost to Michigan schools.
The supplemental bill signed today releases an additional $4.3 billion in COVID relief funding to schools. The other big headline for districts today, though, is that the governor says she is going to sign off on a budget as early as next week. Let's bring in Paula Tutman, who's live with more. And Paula, that budget was supposed to already be finalized.
Yes, indeedy, it was. But the fact that it is in the near offing is very important. It's big. This is a big deal. And it, according to educators, this is going to last well beyond this next budget year. Historic. That's what this bill is being called. Historic for school districts.
I'm thrilled that we are joined by so many legislators as I sign today's supplemental. It is a bipartisan effort, and it is really exciting because we need to take the politics out of a lot of things, but especially the education of our kids.
The one-time boost in spending in the neighborhood of $4 billion is a boon to districts that for 3 decades have been working to close the spending gap in per pupil funding.
Both the ESSER funds and the school aid budget will be, I think, transformational, something we've been looking forward to for many years.
The other big news item is that the actual school budget is expected to be signed next week after a long, frustrating delay with educators who said they needed a budget before the end of the fiscal year, which actually ended June 30th. And while the budget isn't signed yet, all signs point to an agreement in Lansing to finally get it done. The budget includes north of $17 billion in funding, and lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are calling it the largest investment in Michigan's education history.
We were extraordinarily pleased, I am, from an educator both from the whole state and from Macomb for what it's going to do for the state. It's a good thing, it really is.
The coming budget is a sigh of relief as districts recalibrate.
It could mean in the classroom that a student that needs added supports might have teacher aides working alongside them, that they might get after school enrichment programs, that they might get experiential field trips that they haven't been able to have for years to show them what a zoo or a farm looks like. These students are desperate for this knowledge, and teachers want to give them opportunities, but if you don't have funding, they can't do it.
Okay, and now the funding is there and it is coming. Two different things, the supplemental package signed today and the promise that that school budget is going to be signed sometime next week. Also in there, money for mental health, something educators have been talking about that's so needed for students. Of course, there is a shortage of mental health professionals, but at least the funding is there should they find them. Guys?
You got it, Paula. We will stay on the progress of the budget. Other news at this hour, former President Donald Trump is suing three of the country's largest social media sites.
Trump is suing Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. He claims he and other conservatives have been wrongfully censored. Trump has been suspended from those platforms since the January 6th insurrection, as the social media companies said they were concerned he could incite further violence.
We're demanding an end to the shadow banning, a stop to the silencing, and a stop to the blacklisting, banishing, and canceling that you know so well.
This is a class action lawsuit. The social media companies have all declined to comment.
Meanwhile, the former president mentioned the story of a Michigan teacher who's part of a lawsuit.
Jen, I want to thank you very much for being here and stepping forward. Takes a lot of courage. Would you like to come up and
Former President Trump says Jen Horton was kicked off Facebook for questioning if young people should be required to wear masks during the pandemic. He says after that, she was unable to post on Facebook to spread the word of her brother's disappearance. Horton briefly spoke at the news conference to thank President Trump.
Dr. Kelly.
Tropical storm Elsa has now moved inland after making landfall in Florida.
Yeah, take a look at live pictures from Jacksonville Beach, where skies are really dark there and the surf is up as well. Jay Gray is in Florida tonight as a major concern from the storm now turns to rain, and lots of it.
A glancing blow from Elsa. Driving rains, gusting winds, and a violent surf. Intense, but not overwhelming.
I was honestly expecting a lot worse because I saw like 65-mile-per-hour winds.
Still, it leaves a mark. Tens of thousands losing power, first responders rushing into floodwaters, and tragedy just off Key West. The Coast Guard pulling 13 survivors thrown from a vessel officers say left Cuba during the storm. The search continuing for several passengers still missing. Rushing up the shoreline, Elsa takes a turn to the east before noon, targeting Florida's Big Bend.
As the storm makes landfall in mostly uninhabited Taylor County, crowds already returning to the sand here at Clearwater Beach with little, if any, evidence that Elsa was ever here.
We were very fortunate. Things have calmed down. We're cleaning up, but the debris is very minimal.
This time,
there is going to be more activity. I mean, we don't have anything on the horizon, but people just need to be prepared. And as these storms come, we're going to have to deal with them.
Elsa, already the fifth named storm in the first month of what forecasters warn will be a very busy hurricane season. Jay Gray, Local 4.
All right, Jay, and today the head of the Environmental Protection Agency made a stop in Flint as the city continues to deal with the fallout from the water crisis.
Michael Reagan toured a community water testing facility and talked to residents about the challenges that they still face every day. Consumer investigator Hank Winchester following the visit and joins us now live with more. Hank.
And Devin, it's important to remember there are many people in Flint that are still struggling. So today was a big day, an opportunity for a member of the administration to get on the ground there in the vehicle city, see the progress that's been made, and also the problems that real people are still dealing with every single day. Flint, the city's still struggling years after the water problems were first exposed. Today, the EPA administrator on the ground here to see the progress and the continuing problems firsthand.
This facility itself, and looking at the technical capabilities here to test water as good as any professional third party, have it being done by the young people who are residents of this community, that's an idea that we need to see all across this country.
The focus of today's visit to learn more about what needs to get done here. Pipe replacement continues in the city, but was stopped because of COVID briefly. But water quality and safety still a big concern.
Flint, Michigan isn't the only community struggling with water quality issues or trusting those who are responsible for delivering good, clean drinking water. So when we think about lead, when we think about PFAS, All of these issues are plaguing the nation.
The Flint crisis also exposed problems in other big cities: lead pipes, dangerous water, concerns for children. Today, an opportunity to see what's worked here and how other cities can prevent a crisis of their own.
We know that our infrastructure is failing us. We know that climate change is real. We know that people need help.
And now that we're getting on the other side of the pandemic and vaccination rates are slowly rising in Flint, the work will continue then to replace those lead service lines. As of this week, about 85% of those dangerous lines have been ripped out and replaced. But a lot of work still needs to be done. We're live here tonight. Hank Winchester, help me, Hank.
No doubt. All right, Hank. Birmingham police are dealing with a strange case of vandalism.
New tonight, they want to know who keeps damaging a series of outdoor art installations. And here's Victor.
It's the grand opening of 6 new facilities right here in our region, aimed to benefit those in underdeserved communities. That story coming right up.
All right, Hank, but first, more grim news from the condo collapse in Surfside, Florida. What first responders are now saying as the search enters its 14th day. Let's check in with Ben before we hit the break.
Devin's severe thunderstorm warning continues until 5:15 for the southern part of Oakland County, and now a brand new warning for Macomb County, and that is until 6 p.m. tonight. Storm Tracker 4 indicating that the hail threat here could be significant. We'll continue to look at that when Local 4 News at 5 continues.